Hi, my name is Makayla Taylor, and this is my personal history project. My faith is at the center of my life. My whole world revolves around it. I was raised in a Christian home surrounded by people with the same beliefs. Believing in Christ has gotten me through some tough times. Everything I do, everything I say, is for and because of my faith. I wouldn't be me without it. I go to Foundry United Methodist Church. It's like my second home. My favorite thing about going to Foundry is that at the end of every April, student ministries go on a retreat called Breakthrough, where about 6 other Methodist churches all come together from Houston at a camp called Piney Woods. It's a weekend filled with worship, devotions, small talks, and freedom to do whatever you want without any supervision. I've been going to Breakthrough for 5 years now, and it's had such a positive impact on my life. I look forward to it every year without fail. I've met the majority of my friends through playing soccer. I see my friends 24/7 every day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They help me grow as a person and occasionally get me in trouble. My closest friends can convince me to do some pretty stupid stuff that I'm not very proud of. For example, a month ago in this room, Alyssa and Jasmine nagged me to do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. I regret everything. Don't do it. It leaves bruises. Another really good friend of mine I met this year, her name is Gio. She's a foreign exchange student from Brazil. I met Gio through soccer. She plays for JV, and earlier in the year I went to one of their preseason tournaments. They were not scoring, so I tried to motivate them by promising whoever scores whatever they wanted from HEB. So they ended up scoring 10 goals, and I had to buy 7 people something at HEB, and Gio was one of them. After that, we spent a lot of time together because I love to run and she loves to bike. So every day she bikes while I run, and that's kind of our little compromise, our little me and her against the world kind of thing. And because of that, I've gotten so close to her. The hardest part about being her friend is knowing that in less than a month she return to Brazil, and there will be an ocean separating us, a huge barrier, and I won't be able to just run down the street to see her. I'll have to fly, and that's not going to be easy on me and a lot of my friends that are also extremely close to her. Food is a huge part of my life. Going out to eat with my friends is one of my favorite things to do. My number one breakfast place is Cracker Barrel. When they'd moved here, I was able to go to their private opening. My favorite lunch place is Chick-fil-A. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. And Cheddar's is my favorite all-around restaurant. I get the same thing every time I go. My family's economy is capitalist. They pay me $10 an hour for doing chores instead of me getting a job. And it's enabled me to save up for certain things that I want. My mom is the BOSS of my household. Whatever she says is law. She's the dictator of my life. I can't go do anything without her okay. I have to tell her where I am at all times and who I am with. And since I've been driving, she's given me a curfew of 11. And if I fail to make it home before 11 p.m., I am automatically grounded. Doesn't matter why I was late or how, I am grounded. I get grounded quite a lot for stupid things. It's a week here for forgetting to lock the door. It's 2 weeks there for sighing disrespectfully. And yes, apparently that's a thing. On top of that, there's a lot of conflict with me and my sister. Mainly because we're so different, like polar opposites. If she likes something, I hate it, and if I like something, she hates it. There's a lot of tension in my house because we fight all the time. Although me and my brother, we have a pretty good relationship. He often, when me and my sister are arguing, will take my side. He doesn't know what we're arguing about half the time. He's only in 5th grade, but he'll take my side, and we have an alliance like that. I'll back him up on dumb things that he decides to argue on. And it works because I like winning arguments, and he helps me with that. School pride is an important part of my life, especially this year since we went to state. I went to every football game but one. I'm a member of Stampede. I loved getting painted up before the games, the energy and the parking lot of the school before we'd even leave, like 2 hours before the game would even begin. The energy in the stands was amazing. I'd lose my voice after every game. We'd go out with my friends to Whataburger. And sometimes, occasionally, there'd be fights. But it was amazing. And state was probably the highlight of this year. My group and I got to be on the screen 3 times. We were just crazy. And then this year in history, I really enjoyed learning about the age of imperialism. I found it interesting which countries would give in to European powers trying to colonize them and which ones would fight and how they would fight. What made some submit to the imperialists and others fight. I liked it a lot because it related to the sense of Texan pride we all share. We don't like people trying to take what's ours. Our community is all about having a truck or Ford Mustang, going hunting every weekend, wearing boots all the time, and football. Also, I didn't fail that test, so that's a plus. My primary source is this pig that I made out of clay in 6th grade, and it relates to me because I have a love for pigs. It's my favorite animal, and I just remember making this in 6th grade, and I was so proud of it because I'm terrible at art, and although it only has 3 legs and it's lost its ear somewhere down the road, I can't remember when, it just means a lot to me, and it represents me in a way.